For the record, I would like to state this. So I believe in fairness, impartiality, and the right of each of us to be heard. Over the past 3 years, I've tried to take some things off the consent calendar in order to be able to discuss them in a transparent manner and to be able to vote on it separately from the consent calendar. This is a standard procedure across Idaho and the rest of the USA. Some of the items were regarding contracts, land grants, professional roster, commission appointments, and an item on the budget that was over $700,000 that I wanted to discuss. I ended up being blocked and voted no on the consent calendar a number of times. One of those times, another council member also tried to remove a contract and was unsuccessful. So the two of us voted no on the consent calendar. That particular consent calendar took 40 minutes to discuss. And then Mayor Purcell broke the tie against transparency. Every city around us follows standard procedures in the use of the consent calendar. For emphasis here, I'm going to ask a few rhetorical questions. Why are we deciding to continue to use the consent calendar in an obstructive way? Why not just do it right? Why not just allow each council member to have an equal voice? Move said item into new business and finish the consent calendar quickly. I've been on a quest to find out if the city of Hayden had a consent calendar process properly laid out. I was prevented from seeing ordinance 214 that has been on the city records since 1993 until June. So why was this hidden from us? Why was it not brought out into the sunlight and embraced? What are some of us running from? What makes keeping consent calendar items trapped in the consent calendar so attractive? Don't we all have a right to be heard? Why am I being censured when all I want to do is represent the voters of Hayden? I was talking to an Idaho state representative the other day over coffee. When he heard about this agenda item, he said something to this effect. The council should consider that nullifying the existing ordinance will open the door for potential abuse or the appearance of abuse of a council trying to hide important discussions from the public. So it's already been stated publicly by members of this council that certain ideas are not welcome in the public forum. All ideas have equal value. If we're going to avoid this march towards a social contract that's been in place, that has in place procedures to avoid public discussion of an unpopular viewpoint, then we have opened ourselves up to an elite control, a socialist control of an elected body. Do you really want this to be your legacy? Do you really want to go down in Hayden city history as the council member or mayor who brought about a process that has the appearance of opening the door for potential abuse or the appearance of a council trying to hide important discussions from the public? This city council should not be wildly trailblazing a new path that will cause it to be unburdened by what has been. Thank you.